Hey there, Colton here at Preferred Physical Therapy, where we help those 40 and above stay active and independent, live free from painkillers, and avoid surgery. Today, I'm going to be showing you an exercise that's going to incorporate our hip strength, our balance, and our strength in our ankle to hold our foot up. Now this can work for a lot of different reasons, but for you, for more ankle stability into our balance, as well as keeping our foot up if we're doing any sort of walking, hiking, or if we feel like we tend to trip over ourselves, this is going to be a great exercise for you. So this exercise, we're going to need a couple of different things. I typically like to have a step anywhere from 4 to 6 inches. I also will have to have a kettlebell. Now why we use the kettlebell is because I'm gonna have Nick here put his foot inside the kettlebell. He's really gonna lift through the toes. That's gonna really activate his anterior tibialis here of the right leg. He's also gonna be standing on the left side. So as he lifts up, flexes his hip here, he's gonna hold there and then come right back down nice and smooth. We're working on the balance of the left foot, but as well as strengthening up our anterior tibialis on the right side to work on really lifting over any object as we walk, as we hike, in case there's any sort of rocks as we kind of trip. Now I typically like this anywhere in the 10 to 15 rep range, and then doing that 2 to 3 sets. Perfect, so I'm gonna have his foot into that kettlebell. I really like pushing through that toe. This is gonna really activate that anterior tibialis. It's gonna really work that hip flexor on the top. It's also gonna work the balance on the other side. Now this is really for folks who struggle lifting their foot over rocks when they're hiking, or they have tripped over stairs as they go up. It's also really good for any sort of shin splints that they've had while running, if they notice that there's any foot drop, or even when they're walking, they kind of have that kind of foot slap or really hard gait. This can help activate those muscles and work them to be stronger so we don't have that as much. I hope you find this exercise to be helpful to increase the strength of your hips, your shins or your anterior tibialis, as well as your balance on the other side. Now typically I like that into the 10 to 15 rep range and 2 to 3 sets per side. Again, if you need to use the gym or some or other modification at home, either a band instead of the kettlebell, to get that increased resistance, totally fine. If you feel like you are losing your balance a lot as we try to lift through that kettlebell, or even just a band on that side, or you're having pain into that hip, or it starts to keep cramping over time, please come in for a free discovery session or give our front desk a call.